with that being said, I did all this very meaningful stuff in my 20s and my 30s. So on my deathbed, I could look back and you won't ever remember the money. Right. You won't ever remember the things that you bought with the money unless they were like huge things. But you'll remember the experiences that you had with people you cared about or you still have a relationship with. Like, and that's kind of, as I get older, that's what I'm learning what life is all about. It's like, money's cool. If you can make a lot of money, that's rad, and have nice stuff. But money solves money problems. Money doesn't solve problems outside of money.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I also learned if you say yes to something, you say no to something else. Yeah, and I like this deathbed thing. That's a good exercise to look back. You know, like imagine it and then look back. Any regrets?
Yeah. If I were to find out that I was going to be dead in a year from now, obviously the decisions moving forward from this day to my deathbed would be very different. But would I look back on my deathbed and be like, man, I fucked off. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. I think that we all live with a little bit of regret. Right. But I think that I could honestly look back and be like, man, it was cool. I lived a cool fucking life. Saw a bunch of countries, played a bunch of music, worked with heroes of mine, worked in places that were very influential for me growing up, like cool studios, and like made some sort of mark within myself that I could feel good about in the music community, and dedicated myself. I'd feel good about all of that stuff. I wouldn't look back and regret, because it's like we can look back and be like, oh, like I said, the money, the sort of the money thing, where it's just like, unless you bought a house or you bought a yacht, you might remember that, but is that meaningful?
Right.
You know, it's just a thing. It's cool to have things. Things are fun, but things are there to facilitate. Like, I got a rack of snare drums. It's all awesome. It's thousands of dollars worth of drums, but they're things to facilitate what I love doing. They're not things to have that, you know, that sort of thing. I don't have them to have them. I have them because they make a sound and they do something that's beneficial to what I love doing.